Hey everyone, it's Daniel with VintageMagic.com, and thanks again for watching. If you guys are interested in magic investing, collecting, or finance videos, just hit subscribe below. Make sure you hit the notification buttons to get all of the latest videos coming up. So today's video is going to be about a question that actually a topic a subscriber actually asked. His name is Paul from the UK, and it says in this email, hey, hey Daniel, I want to know your opinion on the likelihood or possibility that Wizards of the Coast starts producing serial numbered cards on Magic the Gathering, either as a next rarity or to provide more confidence as a physically printed card on a certain card. For example, XYZ card would have 23 out of 80. Would there only be 80 in existence? Maybe you can make a video on this. Would it be bad for the game, good or bad for the game in the long run? And would the further chasing lottery cards pose a problem for the future? All right. So Paul, thanks again for your question. Paul is a nice guy. He's a customer of ours and also a YouTube subscriber. So I wanted to make a video out of this. I've actually had this question in discussion in the past. It is a question that I've been wanting to share, but I think Paul definitely ignited a lot of conversation and thoughts in my head about it. So, all right. So in terms of YouTube, serial number of cards, let's talk about a couple of brief history here. So in the sports card collectibles, for those in the US would know this, back in the 90s and 2000s, they obviously accelerated the growth of serial number cards. And what those really are they're basically foil stamping the cards in some way and doing something fancy, either a hologram or a fancy foiling or a fancy autograph, whatever they want, or a patch, an insert patch with like the person's jersey and cut it off and put a number on there. Whatever they do, they're putting a stamping on the back, sometimes even the front. And so these parallels or insert cards are extremely popular in the sports card market, and in many ways it killed the sports card market, but in some ways it also ignited new markets for collecting. And here's the reason why. When you have foil stamping on a card, collectors start really engaging with wanting to hunt down certain numbers. They might want certain patches with their cards. So in the case of baseball or basketball, there might be the number of the player's actual jersey. And so there might be a patch with the number of the jersey, part of it or something on there, and foil stamp. So there's an extreme value. Let's say if Upper Deck took a Babe Ruth jersey or a Mickey Mantle jersey and they cut it out and got a number or the patch, or in the case of basketball, there's the NBA symbol or something that's special to some people. And also if it's a one-of-one masterpiece, that is considered extremely rare and extremely valuable. Also with the inserts, they started doing signatures. Like they have presidents of the United States, entertainment figures, whatever. So they started those kind of parallels too. Okay, so let's talk about Magic, and this is a little bit different. Magic the Gathering is a game. So the current situation, what's going on is Wizards wants to make products that are affordable, and their goal is to obviously sell booster packs or decks so the gamers can play. Now, these lottery cards, the way it's been spinned to us as the community is that it kind of reignites some of that fuel of the passion of the past, but also they've catered it to some of the look and feel of the sets today. So if you fast forward today, we have Aether Revolt and also Kaladesh, and those masterpiece chase cards have now become this fourth parallel or fourth rarity in a way. I believe it's like 1 in 4 boxes. These cards are like Mana Crypt. You got all artifact cards. Mana Crypt, Lotus Petal, Sword of Fire and Ice, just the whole swords. block, everything. I mean, everything that you can think of, Arcbound Ravager. So all these cards have been reprinted in another parallel. Now, here's the thing. There is no stamping on anything in terms of the amount, which leads to the question, a few scenarios. To Paul's question, if Wizards was to actually stamp those masterpieces, would that affect the box rarity, the box values, and the collectability of these? In my opinion, absolutely it would go crazy. Here's why. Actually, I think it would actually solve a lot of the things I've already mentioned in terms of collectability. One of the problems of Magic the Gathering that I feel is that it's a collectible card game, or a CCG. And over the course of the years, the print runs have gone up massively. There's absolutely no way to know how many of each rare, common, or uncommon you're getting, or even mythic. There's no printing on the back. If you notice, there's no chance of like approximation of what you're gonna get. I believe, we all know that, hey, a rare is gonna be in every pack. There's going to be a few uncommons and some commons, obviously, for the rest. And foils are, so I don't believe that I've ever seen like an actual, like a ratio guide printed on the packs. So something you should know is that if on a sports card packs, they do that. They print the ratios of, okay, mythics are, 1 in, I don't know, 36 packs, or I'm sorry, 1 in 12 packs or something like that. So that type of thing, I think if they just printed the ratios, it would actually build confidence for the collectors, and also they'll give them an idea of, hey, I have something to chase for, right? If they foil stamp these and they started doing like special editions, I think there'd be an amazing amount of like integrity for the collectors and have that, confidence, to purchase these things. Now, what would it do to the box value? I mean, let's think about this. The box value would just, I think the box values would actually go up quite a bit. You would see box values in extreme prices if for people to chase the parallels. Why? You're probably asking, why in the world would someone want, let's say they did a 1-of-1 masterpiece edition. They did 1 of 25 and then 1 of 99 or something, parallels, and then you had the regular cards. Think about this. If the foil stamping are like 1 of 99 or a 1 of 1 or whatever, people would literally go buy box after box or buy singles, or dealers would have to crack open them up to basically create these foil edition sets, and it would produce another secondary market for collectability. Gaming wise, it wouldn't really make a huge difference. People would still obviously want to play the game. But what you have now is pimping out your deck, which is, in the case of Magic, is to basically get the cool shiny foils. But now let's say you had parallel foils that were in your deck, like 1-of-1s in your deck that you had. So no one can ever argue with you. It's the only one in the world, let's say. I think it would be very healthy for the market, very healthy for Wizards, because they'll sell more boxes, and it's healthy for the secondary market. Now, I think players would actually probably get upset if the boxes went crazy in prices. But the thing is, Wizards would just turn on the presses, make more boxes, and they would just sell more boxes. So if you had a bunch of people buying these boxes to crack the parallels, it would just sell more boxes. I don't think the box prices are going to go out of the crazy roof. I don't think it's going to happen. And I think what's going to happen is that the prices will go up after the print runs are done. But I think there's always an opportunity, where the next sets might have a reprint or something. You can always collect them. I think what would really go up the most is the secondary market, and the store level would really enjoy that type of business. And it would also be great for the collectors and even the players who want to pimp their deck. Especially if you took the cards and you did something really special and cool with them. It can do anything. Let's talk about some of the things people have done in the past. They've done holograms. They've done, etched foils and kaleidoscope foils for like the 2016 Marvel Masterpiece Edition set. They've done like red spectra colors. They've done Mirage, where there's like 4 or 5 different images, and whatever angle you are, there's an image of it. You can do anything you want. Let's talk about artist stuff. I mean, look, redemption cards. Redemption cards is one thing that I honestly think would be a game changer for Wizards. I literally think it would, produce high interest in collectability, business for the artists, which is awesome, and it's just great for the players and the fans because people want to have a piece of history. And if you're a person that doesn't really have time to go to the Grand Prix, why not have these redemption cards where you basically can get a piece of Magic history in some way? Okay, so for those of you who are like, what, Daniel, what is a redemption card? What is a redemption card? Okay, a redemption card basically is, in sports world, and they've done it many times, where you can submit that card. It's like, hey, congratulations, you received this item. It could be a painting, it could be an artist proof, it could be a special card, whatever you can play with. Whatever it is, Wizards would obviously have to list out those cards. You can chase cards. So they're ultra chase card, ultra rare. And these chase cards would be literally like just the thing to find. As a collector, you would literally be chasing that, finding it. You'd be bidding on eBay. You'd be doing everything possible, open boxes and cases. You would find spikes in certain cards you would never find before because you want to chase the card. And it's one of those things that you're probably like, why would anybody want like out of 99 or out of 25? Why do people pay that? Do people actually even do that? Yes, they do. If you go to the sports card world, God, you would see like, a president's signature for like 10K or something. Ridiculous money for graded cards for one-of-ones, beautiful autographs, of certain ones. Imagine all this. It would be like the next big thing. Now, redemption cards are, to a topic of that, is what if Wizards took redemption cards and said, hey, guys, introducing redemption cards where you can redeem for Magic the Gathering artwork or sketches or artist proofs. Artist proofs are the Magic Gathering cards with the white-black back, and you can do cool, drawings on the back of them, commission the artist further, and give them more business. So, hey, there's an opportunity to basically, kind of connect with that community that has been around for like the beginning of Dawn. That is the best way to do it, is say, hey, look, we're connecting with the artists more. We want to give you an opportunity to own some of that memorabilia. That's great. It's only going to sell more boxes, obviously, and it's going to make the value of the boxes EV, expect the value even more, even higher. And the box prices would not really go anywhere except they'll sell more boxes, because you would just make the ratios in a way where, hey, you have your base set, play the game, great. But you have your chase factor, which makes the boxes really special. And if anybody wants to game the system and buy a crap load of boxes and cases and pallets full and think they can like hoard the boxes, great. Wizards sells more boxes. They would essentially print more boxes, and they would just keep printing and printing and printing until the run ends. And, we all know that they're going to reprint stuff anyway. So why don't we just reprint more boxes the next time? But what you're doing, though, is those chase cards and those insert cards are essentially a timestamp in a way for like the redemption cards. You make it say, hey, you have to buy those boxes within a certain amount of time, and or redeem them within a certain amount of period, and that's the only way. So if you bought them like 5 years down the road, from a third-party dealer, you're out of luck. So you give the prizes big enough. You can do anything. You can do like, hey, learn how to play Magic with Reed Duke. Reed Duke's one of the top players in the world, one of the most liked players. Be invited to like the Vintage Super League or something. I don't know. Be invited as be on camera to play in a feature match. Something like that. Something cool. So you're giving back to the players and the people buying the packs. Give them a reason to buy the packs, other than just getting some foil cards that, some mythic cards or masterpiece chase cards that really have you don't even know how many they're printed. Who really cares? There's going to be so many of these cards anyway. they're gonna go down. There's no value. But if you stamp them, you have redemption cards, you have activity type of things. Oh my God, experience type of things. Take a tour of Wizards of the Coast. I don't know, something like that. I mean, it would be awesome. I mean, create your own Magic card. Imagine that. Imagine that. Think about it right off the second. You buy every box, every new set, like the new set. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, but the new set that's kind of Asian theme or Indian theme, Kampot, or you guys will write comments below and kill me. But whatever the new set is, okay? Think about it. You create a starting forward. You can have the opportunity, one or two people, whatever, create your own Magic the Gathering card. Design the card, design the art, whatever it is. Oh my God. Think about how cool that would be for, hey, that's me as the card or something neat all the time. That is just so cool. You know, honestly, there's infinite amount of combinations of cool things to do. I mean, I don't even know how to go. I mean, there's infinite. So, look, I kind of want to address this, Paul. This is a phenomenal question. Thank you, Paul, for being a customer and also YouTube subscriber. I want to hear what you guys think. This is a huge topic. It would be an amazing thing. I've tried to say this to some of the Wizards people. Never really got any push through it. Maybe if you guys voice it out, share the video or talk to your friends about it. Ask people from Wizards that you know. Say, hey, look, why don't we do something like this? Why don't we at least test it out? I mean, I'll just be dead honest with you. This is a better idea than this thing called Mystery Box I saw in the Tolarian Academy Community College video. They were reviewing the Mystery Box thing where you get like 6 packs and you pay like $1 more than what you would get for other packs, and you don't get to choose the packs. I mean, what kind of product is that? I mean, I'll be honest with you. This idea is so much cooler and so much game breaking than a mystery box of Journey to the Gamble. I mean, seriously, it is way better. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe below. Leave me some comments. I want to hear more about